Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 8 of our second season here with Wolves. I'm the Custard Prophet. This is the final episode of our beta save. Very exciting, and by God, does it matter. We want to finish in the top 10, and we have chance to do that today. We're going to be playing Tottenham, who are currently sitting in 9th. That is 3 points ahead of us. We've got a better goal difference. We've also got a better goal difference from Brentford, who are just on the same points as Tottenham and one place below them. And they're going away to Southampton. So we could jump 2 places and end up in 9th place, which would be absolutely enormous for this club, because that's where we want to be. It's been a tough season, but let's do it. Let's finish on a high. So folks, lots to talk about today, although not that many results since the last time we were together. First of all, this is the first time I have recorded any gameplay on the new laptop, and currently, it's just to give you an idea of how much better this is, it's looking at the CPU usage in OBS, that would normally be sitting in my old laptop just with a basic gameplay probably around 10%. It's currently sitting at 0.2%. This will increase when we get into the match, but yeah, this is better. This is where we want to be. Anyway, folks, away from breaking the fourth wall here, let's see how we've got on in our last few games leading up to this final game where we've got a chance to finish in the top 10. Did not think this would happen halfway through the season. So, after the win over Chelsea, this was the match that followed that. It was the ultimate disaster. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. We lost Moukoko through injury. He's going to be out today. He was out for the rest of the season. Not great. They scored 5 goals, dominated us with XG, possession and everything else. Just look at how bad this was. It was awful. I don't know, we were just high on adrenaline after beating Chelsea 3-0, but what a disaster away from home. However, we followed that up with an excellent win away against Brentford, who are one of the teams in those positions that we are trying to get into. A late goal from Divock Origi, scoring at the 88th minute. It was a very even game. It was hard to call who deserved it. They certainly had more possession, but we did make the most of it. Obviously, we're struggling a little bit knowing who to have up top there, but yeah, happy with that result. And so we had 3 more games to go. Let's see how we got on. Huge match here against Manchester City. This was fantastic. City out the blocks quickly, scoring a couple of goals. 2-0 up after 6 minutes. I thought this game was beyond us. Rakitic got sent off, but then all of a sudden things started to go for us. And after this, in the second half, you can see we just started to dominate, and they hardly had a chance in the second half. It was fantastic. Bruno Costa and Mateus Nunes with the goals. We pushed, they pushed. They had a goal disallowed right at the end, but what a performance to get a 2-2 draw against City. Doesn't matter that we were at home. I think the fact we matched them is absolutely fantastic. So we followed that up with a fairly disappointing 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace. You look at it, Palace probably outplayed us, but you can see defensively we had to work hard, didn't create enough up top. That's going to be the problem, really. We don't have someone else other than Moukoko to score the goals. Origi got 1, but I think that's pretty much his score, his goals for the season. The other striker we've got in Silva, similar. He's scored 2 this season. It's just we know we don't have the other goal scorer up top, which is a shame. But today we're going to be playing Tottenham. We're going to hope that we've got enough firepower to potentially get those 3 points and potentially take us into the top 10, which would be an awesome way to finish this save. Let's get into the match. Well, Jared Bowen has not been very good in recent times, so we are going with this formation. We're going to start with Divock up top. he's doing all right holding the ball up and what have you, so we'll do that. On the left side, Bruno Costa is playing there with Guedes on the right side this time, Courier up the middle in the shadow striker role, Mateus Nunes and Matinho in the middle. Rakitic is still out, unfortunately. He misses his final game. I think he's retiring. Yeah, he is retiring, so he's had his last game and that's it. Backline, Laird on the left side as Semedo is now fit, so he comes back in on the right, and Collins and Sotalo in the centre. Sarr in goal. It's a good team, but is it going to be good enough to beat Tottenham, who haven't had the best of seasons? Okay, here we go. I've just had to turn the match sounds off. That was a bit scary. Shows that it's the first game we've actually played on this and everything's reset, so I may have to tinker with a few other things. It's going to be a tough one. I'm hoping we'll get some luck playing this new computer. You see, they're playing with Kane and Son, Lo Celso, Bentancur. They've got a good side there, haven't they? Lloris still playing at 460 years old, creaking his way around the goal line. It's going to go well. Come on. Okay, we've not actually seen that much, and there we go. Cristiano Romero scores for Tottenham. But we haven't had a shot in the first 20 minutes. Tottenham have had 3 shots, so I'm not particularly that pleased with the way things have started. I think there's room for us to improve, definitely. Well, can we get our foot in? No. Here's Lo Celso at the back. Romero. Ball over the top. And the Semedo tries to play Son offside. That's not going to work. And Son absolutely smashes it over. It's just a little bit fast for me here. Let's go back to that. That's better. We've just pushed Courier just up next to Origi, hopefully, to create a few more chances. But yeah, not the best first half. We've created some chances. Tottenham haven't really had much, but they've scored the best chance that they had. So, yeah, more work to be done here. We may make a change at this stage. You can see there's no one really covering themselves in glory. No one doing terribly either. So let's get into the dressing room. We've shouted at them, and it's inspired the lot of them. No one stressed by that. Is it going to make a difference? Okay, couple of changes you can see here. Jared Bowen has come on for Costa. We've moved Guedes out to the left. Bowen's come in on the right. Ceballos has come in for Matinho in that deep line playmaker. Ceballos is just that little bit better with the pass. So hopefully that can start creating a few more chances. Well, Aaron's running down the left side. Can we actually have a highlight? We haven't managed to see a highlight yet. Oh, Son does well. First time shot. Sarr pokes it around the post, but yeah, slightly concerned as Southampton have pulled things level. It looks like we're not going to end up in the top 10 unless something rather drastic happens. But here is a chance potentially. Semedo takes the kick, ball over the top. It's Courier, and I thought that was going in. I thought it was past Lloris, but it was not. So we made another change. Silva's gone up top. We brought back Courier just behind him, but we put our wing backs on attack now, so hopefully we can start getting that overlap. So we'll overlap left and right and see if we can get something more out of that. Oh, it's gone to them, the chance. Come on, head it out. Son with the corner. Well, we've got away with it. Hit the bar. What we haven't seen is a nice breakaway chance from us. We've been quite static, like England, you might say, playing against the USA. So Sotalo just running after that one. We're not seeing much here. Chance goes away. Right, Bowen is going to take this one. Can we level things up? It's Sotalo. It's in. It's in. It's just off the bar, off the post, and then off the bar. Off the bar, then off the post, that's it. And we've pulled it back to 1-1. Let's have a look at this again. Bowen, and Sotalo uses the whole goal there. My God. For a long time, it didn't look like it was in, but then it was. So it's 1-1. Is there a way back into this? Could we win this right at the end? Well, there's a kick-off highlight. Who's it going to go to? What a way to finish it. If we could pull out something. I don't think it's going to go to us. Most of the chances have gone to them. Son running down the left side, plays the ball in. Courier tries to clear it, fails. Oh, come on, you've got to go out quicker than that. Oh, that's a beautiful goal, but I think that might be offside. That looked like it was offside. Took it absolutely wonderfully, but I think he was standing offside. Oh, come on. Look at this. Aaron's back to Bissouma. He ran it perfectly in a lovely cushion little volley and almost immediately takes the lead again. Well, we've got, I think, a couple of more changes we can make. We've got some tired legs out there. We're going to bring Franco on for whoever was there. Courier and Laird is coming off. He's had a poor game. In fact, the whole defence has had a poor game, coming off at left back. Is there a chance right at the end here to get some respect back into this? Franco, he's still got the ball. Plays it into Guedes. Aït-Nouri. It's Bowen into the bottom corner. And we're looking at the referee again. That felt like that was very much onside. I'm very biased, but I felt he ran from an onside position. Yes. So, back level again. Is there going to be a winner still? Guedes does great. Aït-Nouri's just come on. Silva, I don't know if you even know if you got a touch to that, but Bowen just puts it in the bottom corner. And another late goal. And there is I thought we were going to get are we going to see we are seeing a final highlight here. Is this a real highlight? What a mad end to this game. Sotalo's got it. Looks like he's probably just going to play this short, isn't he? No, he doesn't. He's going to Aït-Nouri, who's come on fairly recently. No one getting anywhere near him. And it's gone out. Yeah, this looks like the end of game highlight. End of season highlight. And have we finished up with a 2-2 draw? First half, you've got to say, what's Bowen doing? Ceballos. Semedo. Oh, what's he doing? What's this disallowed goal? Did we not even see this? I think I missed Harry Kane's disallowed goal. Somehow the highlights didn't show it, but looking at the XG there, you'd have to say this feels about right. Hopefully you'll agree with me. Not a bad performance, but it's not good enough to get into that top 10 position, which is a bit of a disappointment. First half, I don't feel we really did ourselves justice. Second half, much better, more creative, probably relating to some of the changes that were made. And we finish up in 11th. We have 50 points, which I think is a better finish than last season, but it's kind of where you'd expect Wolves to be, really, isn't it? They've got a good squad, but we added to it, but we didn't really improve the team. We've learnt a lot, that's for sure, about FM and the new version of FM, how it works, what we need to do to make things work. Obviously, like last season, you can't play people all the time. You have to rotate and rotate and rotate. Confidence plays a big, important role here in this game. So a lot of the things that we knew from last season definitely are true this time round. But we've also learnt probably a few other things for this season. I think we fell upon a good few formations that seemed to work for a little bit. But what I have noticed is that it seemed to be fairly quickly nullified. So it looks like what was promised, that the AI would be a bit better, does seem to be true. And we need to find multiple ways to actually win matches. And I'm just not good enough to do that. So I think this year is going to be the hardest ever. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel about FM23, what you think about this save. That's it for me from Wolves. I've enjoyed it. But yeah, we're going to move onwards, and we have a journeyman save coming. I've got a few bits and pieces to sort out, so it's not going to come straight away. But I hope you will stay subscribed and get ready for it. There'll be hopefully a introductory video out shortly, and then we will get into it. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.